So yesterday I made a post. It was talking about delivery drivers using female names but showing up as a whole adult male. And people were giving their stories, and a woman asked if I could do a deeper dive into this one, and I shall. Because what we need to do, we need to, as women, stop being so forgiving, stop being so nice. Report them every time. Report them, report them, because there needs to be a track record of these people. If women, if a baby mama, if a mother, if a girlfriend, if somebody is allowing their boyfriend, their son, their whatever to use their accounts, those accounts need to be suspended for whatever reason, because women deserve to know who is coming to bring them their food. So I'm just going to dive into this deeper. But the whole point I want to hammer home this morning: report them every single time. Report them. Christy Lee says, yeah, I've had men show up instead of the expected women for the delivery, and also show up in a completely different vehicle, because sometimes their vehicles or their license might not be eligible. So they're using somebody else's car. Report them every time. Okay, so SIBO attempts to like rationalize or give a reason why they might be doing this. He or she says sometimes they're gaming the system by using multiple people on one account, one shops, one delivers. Either way, drivers on the Reddit group tell you to report it. Absolutely report it. We're going to hammer that home today. Sometimes women don't want to answer the door. They just want people to drop the food and leave. Several people on both of my pages were talking about the fact that these people will just stand there and wait, even though there are directions to just leave the food and go away. So Ivy Rose says sometimes they try to get me to answer the door, even after it says leave it at the door. Then I'll just send my boyfriend. Jessica Mermaid says, yep, been happening for years now, since the pandemic began. This next person said, my dogs always make a ruckus, and one is the designated door shepherd that goes with me. She hangs back and watches closely. This comment that was circled. Let's do the comment before it. She says, I literally don't even order delivery anymore because a couple of the men on DoorDash found where I work based on my car and started visiting me. And so this next person says, I'm in no way trying to invalidate anything about what you said, but where the F are y'all finding these dudes? Are these bad cities or something? So this person is basically blaming her for DoorDash's these males' behaviors. This is so typical. Women being responsible for what these males are doing. I went back to the Reddit thread to go through more of the comments. This person says, I lurked in the DoorDash sub and one for the drivers for a while. I deleted my account due to what I read, and it's definitely that these guys can't get their own account for some reason. Usually they've been kicked off the platform, so they re-register under the names of their girlfriends and moms. The rest are not approved to dash from the get-go due to criminal or driving records or lack of license. I've never lived in an area with bike service, and I never read anything on it, so I can't comment there. It's just a safe bet that those drivers have something sus going on. I did read about a couple of drivers who did it out of desperation after getting kicked off the platform for stupid reasons, like they had been dashing for 2 years successfully, but were kicked off one day because DoorDash found decades old criminal activity on their record and decided they weren't eligible despite great reviews. Okay, so this person brought up the bike situation because some dashers say that they're coming on a bike, but they're really driving a car. And it's probably because they can't use their car or their license when they apply for the DoorDash job. So this person also agrees that she stopped using DoorDash because of the subreddits. She says it was one of the best ways to get me to quit using those apps. Some of the delivery drivers legit hate their customers, and it's too nerving for me to know if I'm going to get one that is okay or not. So many of them get really mad at people that they deliver for. And I've had people trap me in my house with too many deliveries in front of my door, which people on there say is purposeful. The next person says, oh my effing God, I hate that. It's always men that do that to me. Thanks for leaving my meal with a drink right in front of my GD door. The next person says, it could be a way to get you to have to go out the back and walk around. forces you outside where they can interact with you, or something worse. So someone asked, how do they trap you in? And so this person answered, some people set up the food or drinks so it'll knock over if you open the door. In my case, I've also had people put larger boxes in front of the door so I couldn't open it. Like they really don't like Chewy around here. I had to stop ordering from them because I started to get my door blocked from them from that every time. My porch also isn't small, so they had to take their time to purposely push the box up against the door instead of just set it up on the side like most other packages end up. Of course, thankfully, I'm younger, so I'm not fully trapped. It's just a bit of a struggle to get the door open because I'm a weak woman, lol. But there are people with disabilities, or dang, my old grandparents that could easily have trouble. So this person at the bottom says, I've shortened my profile name to just my initials, and I have instructions saying to leave it at my door. That way they don't know if you're a man or a woman, because sometimes these men might be lurking at the door if you're a woman. This person says, I changed mine to a unisex nickname, leaning masculine in our area. And between that and getting a large, shaggy dog that likes to creep on them from the front window, I almost never have delivery guys ignoring instructions to leave the items on the front step and go in. So, towards the bottom, this person is still talking about her dog and saying that her dog is a complete marshmallow. But she says that dog has very large white teeth and disreputable saunter. So that was kind of funny. But what is not funny are the lengths that women have to go to make sure that they are having a safe delivery situation. And I am thankful that we have forums like this where we can talk it out and people can give what they are doing, because we have got to be able to keep ourselves safe. We have to have a best practices or know what these door dashers are doing or these delivery drivers are doing, so that we can know, because you go and open your door and so many of us are doing this because of the pandemic or work from home, or but maybe because you live in a cold area or you just had a baby or whatever, you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable if you live alone. So you got to have these best practices. Yesterday, I saw where someone said that they put an old pair of boots, muddy boots, at their door. So it looks like there's a man that lives there. So that could be an idea. Not, I don't know. But always, and I'm going to reiterate what I said before, report them, report them, report them. If a Jennifer pops up on your app and someone that looks like Ted pops up at your door, report them. Let's stop being so nice. Let's stop being so understanding and just report their butts. You guys go ahead. Let me know what you think about this one. Let me know if you have some more ideas for women so that we can stay safe.